First up, we got Ashland going up against Trine Thunder. Both teams 0-2 in the pools, but still, you want to walk away with a win, and that's exactly what one of these teams are going to try and do. As we take a look at our maps, Ashland University with the Fortress map 1 pick, and Trine, of course, closing it out with 2 straight hotels. So Fortress, very, very interesting map. 2 pretty evenly matched teams, especially in the CCL, both Division 2, I believe, or Open Division. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but either way, very evenly matched. So we should be set for a good series. And of course, Fortress, with how fast-paced it is and how mixy it can get, it'll be interesting to see which team will be able to come out on top. And you know, as we head into map number 2 and map number 3, if necessary, hotel search is a lot of fun. Offensive victories are not super hard to come by, but again, we'll see. Hotel, we've seen a lot of actually already on stream, and several teams have been wanting to play it so far today. I don't believe I've actually even seen a Mercado, actually. I know that's a couple teams auto bans, and honestly, we haven't really seen that much at all today throughout the venue, but it's been a fun ride so far here in Columbus, and an overall successful tournament as of right now. And again, we're seeing a lot of these top teams, how good they can really be, and you know, some of these teams still got a bit to work on, but you see the promise in them. That including Trine and Ashland. I believe they're both new to the CCL this year, unless Trine was in there last year as well. I'm not entirely sure. I do apologize. My knowledge of these 2 teams isn't as sufficient as the top 25, but either way, very even matchup, and I'm excited to get it started as the players are getting ready to go. And like I said, it's you know, this will be our second last match of the day, and it'll be a dandy. And obviously, the meaning isn't all there for either of these teams, but still, you want to play for bragging rights. You want to leave Columbus on a high note, and you know, Trine is looking to do that. Wasn't able to catch the scores of the other series with them in Michigan and Ohio State as well. But either way, they tried to keep it close, and we're just fell a little bit short. So unfortunately, both of their tournaments will come to an end. But however, we got one more match to play, and hopefully one of these teams are looking to walk away with a victory. Calamity, Verb, Money Law, and Ballistic on Trine. And on the other side of Ashland, you got West, Ho-Ho, Pork, and Prometheus. What a beautiful set of names from Ashland as we get kicked off here. Map number 1, Outbagger Fortress. Got Prometheus currently sitting on the cannon, just looking for anybody crossing. Ballistic able to actually get the better of him there with the AR in hand too. That's 2 down. They need to fly, and they do exactly that. They get control of P1. You see player number 8, Ballistic, all the way in the back too. He does end up losing that gunfight, so Ashland should retain spawns for the time being, perhaps to get P2, but no, as I say that, they're actually going to spawn out towards P3, and now Trine in complete control of the map. They have the cuts, the crosses cut right now, and you see Calamity helping out Money Law on inside the hardpoint, and now Trine doubling up the lead over Ashland. You see Ho-Ho trying to chase his player back steps. Calamity trying to get the turnout, but Money Law there for the help. And as we head into P2, it's going to be Trine in control for the time being. Here West starting to work. He's all by himself, just gets a little bit overzealous, and will get cut down by Calamity too. And Calamity picks up his second. Pork looking for that player. No, but Calamity gets his third. And West isolated all alone. You see how far deep these Ashland University players are spawning out. And of course, Calamity still watching that cut from the green box, as well as P1. Ho-Ho can't get any shots onto him. Verb cleans him up too. Now West trying to finish off that player. He finally does too. And 20 seconds left to go in that hard point. Trine with a perfect, absolute perfect 60 seconds. They will be a little bit late on the rotation, however. So Ashland will be set up, but Trine will have about a 60, 70 point lead or so as we head into P3. An absolute money hill on Outbagger Fortress. Trine looks like they're gonna 3-hit front. No, they're actually gonna double up in green and double up front too. Pork able to get one. He gets a second as well. Now it's up to Money Law and Co to slide in and try to pick up these kills. Money Law gets one, tags up the other, but reinforcements come in for Ashland. Money Law wins another and another two. Money Law going huge. And Calamity able to get one back at Moneylaw, still alive on a 4 streak, 8-2 now as try and break on into P3. Prometheus able to get 2 back. Ballistic still trying to battle for this old hill. You see the rotation coming in. It's going to be a 2v2 on both sides pretty much. Trine going to get the final 14 seconds or so of that hardpoint as Ho-Ho unable to win that gunfight. Moneylaw jumps on into P4 and wins that instead. So West kind of isolating himself, trying to pick up this player in top single. Just turns away at the wrong time. Bad timing there. Moneylaw currently sitting up at 10-3. Calamity with 11-4 himself. And trying to complete control of the game. However, they are not in control of this hardpoint. You see Pork. This sensitivity must be 11-11. This guy is cracked out looking for these players. He's able to get another one too. So Ashland slowly building that lead back. Or cutting that lead in the half, rather, as Calamity working the backside. He's got help from Moneylaw. He does fall, though, but Calamity drops 2. Ho-Ho picks up 2. And Ashland will retain control of P4 as Prometheus gets 2 for himself. Ballistic spots a player bottom art, but actually elects to challenge the player inside the hill. We'll lose the gunfight anyway, so it really didn't matter. As Verb picks one up on the haystacks. Just going to try and stay alive as these players start to rotate towards P5. Trine not really fighting for old. The Calamity really the only one that does. As they do currently have the cuts from P2, but that's not the side you want to be on as Ballistic watching this cost from P3. And actually trying able to get blessed spawns anyways due to the positioning of Calamity. So that's going to allow Verb to sit in the hill and just basically sit on that box and cut them through P3. As Calamity works top green, still spawning back to BC player number 4. Gonna spawn out in P2, and they have no idea. Trine has to work from this this backside now. Calamity able to grab 1 and 2 before he falls, but still drops. But Trine still inside the hard point. Prometheus gets 2. He's been all about the 2 pieces so far, but Ashland unable to convert. Calamity. Bottom art side, Verb has the help over top. 4 go down, and that's going to be Trine back in control of P5 as we work back towards P1. You see Moneylaw already rotated. Calamity's starting to work this backside as the challenge from Old comes in, but it won't matter as Ashland University going to get the final 11 seconds. Find themselves down about 54-ish points here as we head back to P1. Couple gunfights go the way of them as well. So P1 back in control of Ashland. Prometheus trying to catch up to his teammate. See Moneylaw crossing. Ballistic watching over top, but all by himself. We see Calamity on the repinch. Gets 3-2. Oh my, another 3-piece for Calamity. He's up to 25-8. And we're through 1 rotation of hardpoints here on Albagra. Still watching that cross. Calamity looking for that player again on the 5 streak. Gets the 6th and gets the streak as well. Trine back in control, padding that lead as much as they can. They have spawns as well. All 4 players getting cut down from Ballistic. He gets 2 before falling. So that'll stagger the push. Calamity picking it up now. Moneylaw on the cross cuts them down. Battle towards P1. That's number 6. Calamity still alive on an 8 streak. Finally falling. And Ashland will try to work through P1. Finally will be able to get out of gate, but not out of trouble yet as Ballistic watching the cross. Grabs 1. Can't get the 2nd, but Calamity's there to pick up West. Now 1v1 on Hill. Verb tags that player up and closed. Not going to finish the kill though. Prometheus just has to wait for his teammates. Just has to stay alive. Moneylaw spotted out, tagged up, but not taken down. 3 players on the hard point. 1 sitting top single for Trine. Now there's 184 to 100. Ashland finally crossing that 3-digit threshold. Nice clean break from them, and this is exactly what they need. They need these final 30 seconds, you gotta think, if they wanna stay in this game. An accidental team kill, but it doesn't matter. Ballistic picks up 3 and try and break on through once more. 32-9 for Calamity. Just absolute madness from him. Ballistic still catching these players on the cross. You know how problematic Calamity has been. Pork finally gets him out of that power spot. And now Ashland rather have an opportunity to break this hill. We're very spread out and a very staggered push, as you see on your mini-map. Just not in any ideal position to break this hard point from the front. Only two players towards the left side as Calamity and Ballistic pick up the other two as well. One more left, and that's going to be West falling due to the NADA money law. Well, you can't quite win here if you're trying, but you're going to get real close. If you want to hold these final 30 seconds, you'll have more than enough opportunity to try and break the final hill to secure this game 1 win, as Prometheus is going to chuck some nades in. Calamity wins another gunfight. He is 38-10. Oh, trying to work that bottom green area. Ballistic grabs one. Three fires bottom right, but no one there as of yet. Prometheus up single. Didn't quite get the kill as Ballistic jumps on in. Calamity with the streak. Clears out West from back P2. I'd like to start this P4 side. Only 10 seconds needed to close out game number 1. Ferb inside new. 6 seconds remain. These players are not close enough. This is looking like a Trine Thunder victory unless Ho-Ho has something to say about it. He does, but not close enough to the hill, and it'll be Trine. The Thunder taking this one 250 to 117, and we'll go up 1-0 here in this best of 3 series. $39-12 from Calamity. Impressive stat lines from Ballistic and Money Law as well, but you see Verb, 27 gun engagements. It was the Calamity show. That entire map won, and Trine Thunder will come away with the victory, a very dominant victory at that. A little bit of a back and forth early on in the first 2 hills, but I mean, you saw the rest of the way. Trine was able to take control quite easily, and their holds were fine. They did get broke down on 1 or 2 of those hills, but it didn't take long for them to bounce back and break it right on back. And well, Trine looked really good in that map number 1, and I honestly expected it to be a little bit closer than that. Ashland didn't look the greatest. Of course, a couple players struggling for their side, and you know, it is what it is. It's tough, but it's only 1 map. You know, it's a best of series for a reason, and they do have 1 and hopefully for them 2 more maps to try and bounce back. And yeah, just looking at the game, I mean, Calamity, he's known around the scene. Challengers player as well. Definitely Trine's finest, and he proved exactly that. 38-12. That is just an absolutely absurd scoreline on a LAN tournament. So I mean, that he was a huge part of the reason why they won that game. And you know that if that dominance continues, it's going to get real dicey for Ashland here in game number 2. And well, we're going to shift our attention towards Hotel Search now, and we've been able to see it a couple times on stream already today. It'll be interesting. Ashland, you know, going back to that last series, we're going to compare Ashland with OSU Academy here, and one of the big points that Graf had brought up is the ability to not be afraid when playing what is probably a better team if they feel like Trine is a better team. And Ashland needs to be aggressive. They need to get up in their face. They need to, you know, hit routes that are just going to catch them off guard. They need to play unexpected search and destroy if they want a chance at extending this series into a game number 3. But Hotel Search, very, it's not even offensive heavy. It's not even defensive heavy, but offenses are very, very winnable. And as you know, the A site is obviously the more favored site. If you get that first blood, obviously you can get bombed down extremely fast. So that's what we're going to be looking for in this map number 2. And Trine looking to close things out as fastly as they can and end their tournament on a high note. And you know, the last match of the day, last match of the tournament for Trine Thunder, they absolutely want to end it on a high note. They want to go home and look over VOD and just and be proud of this match if they can. But they still got the work cut out for them, and still 1 more map to go for them. And if Ashland are able to pull this out, we're going to be going to a game number 3, which will also be on Control. But for now, Hotel Search is going to be coming up as we get the players loaded on in. Great thrilling day of CoD, and we could take a quick look at the pools too real quickly just to round things out. And we talked about the University of Michigan and OSU moving on from Pool C, and we look at Pool D. Akron took down Illinois in a game 3 earlier today. Very tight series. It was a back and forth hard point, I think, to start that series. But as you see, Akron able to win their final match against Trine Thunder Academy. And so they'll be the first seed coming out of Pool D with Illinois following it up. But a tight series between them. Definitely looking to see them. There's a good chance they meet again in the bracket tomorrow at some point, whether that's in the winner's side or the loser's side. But either way, two very solid teams. And getting back into this game, Ashland looking to answer back, but right now it's Trine up 1-0. Ashland on the offensive. Bomb is going to lean towards A. Prometheus on that godhead he is, as they call it, Ballistic. Just cracking the door open. Can't quite see each other. Some shots going to go in. Can't connect yet as Ballistic staying alive at top bed. Such a power spot too. If Ho-Ho can work his way out, down into bottom bed, that's exactly what he's going to do. The stun comes in and Money Law drops. Great execution there from Ashland. Now they have the numbers advantage and they want to get this bomb down ASAP. Not sure if Calamity was spotted out. I believe he was now. So he's just going to back down, let this bomb be planted, and prepare for the retake. More shots going into Ballistic. Not going to drop yet, though. It does get away with his life. Cut down to 23. Burbancer's back, so now a 2v3. On the godheady, Prometheus. Now it's all down to Ballistic in a 1v3. Great offensive round from Ashland so far. Ballistic has a huge load of work cut out for him. Unable to get the snapper on. And Ashland win a very important first round of Search and Destroy. Heading into round two now, Trine going to be the offensive team, and you got to wonder if they're going to hit a B here, just to kind of switch things up off of the norm. Gonna grab bomb. Looks like they are going to send one player towards Diner, but it is going to be an A hit indeed, as Ballistic going to look over mid, look at that Couch's cross, but Ho-Ho draws first blood for the second time in a row. Prometheus draws one back. Ashland looking good. Ballistic able to get one back in mid. So that was a big kill for them. Now Trine got to regroup and work together. Top bed is going to be broken by Money Law. Ballistic does get one back, so now it's down to a 2v2. Even back out, 55 seconds left to work with for Trine. If they're able to get the bomb, it might be worth wrapping through the Ashland spawn. He's just going to challenge bomb here. Tries to get away. Oh, gets the player bottom bed somehow. Now down to a 1v1. Ballistic and Prometheus. Prometheus been the best player so far for Ashland. Can he clutch up here? Ballistic spots him out. Tags up and takes him down. Try and tie the S&D with a beautiful clutch. Ballistic goes huge. And we're back at one apiece. Ashland with a promising defensive round. Completely ripped away from them. First blood drawn, didn't matter. Ballistic gets his fourth kill in a 1v1 clutch to tie it up. Prometheus back on the godhead. He's gonna get stunned up. Calamity on the outside looking for info and gets the pick onto Prometheus. First time seeing a sniper, but Pork and Ho-Ho answer back with one of their own. Now down to a 2v3. Oh, back to a 2v2. Verb on the quick flank. Or on the defensive, rather. Able to put one down, and now we're back to a 2v2. See, the expectation is a leaning towards B, but the bomb is going to go down on the A site. See how Ashland execute this setup. Players playing separate. You don't like that. If you're a fan of Ashland. The two Trine players working together. Calamity spotted out. Shots going in again. Nothing happening yet. Calamity able to cross. He wasn't able to see him. Calamity looking for that player. He does! It picks up the kill. Pork now in a 1v2. On the L desk, grabs one, looking for that second player. Calamity versus Pork. Pork's just staying out, 13 seconds left to go. Needs to get this kill. Calamity gets the kill. Needs to run the bomb. Gets the defusal too, just by the skin of his teeth. Wow, 1.4 seconds is all that was needed. And Calamity with the huge 1v1 clutch gets it done. Decently played by Pork, but just not enough. Trying to win their second straight. And here we go for round number 4. It's going to be a B execute here for Trine as Calamity works his way through Freezer side. They're going fast. You love this. It's a 1v4. Pork by himself grabs one. Lays down, starts sneaking the desk, but Verb able to pick him up before he grabs any of his teammates. And now a 3v3. Bomb's going to be planted. It's up to Ashland to retake here. You got to think this is an important round for them. Ho-Ho grabs one back. Ballistic drops two. Now it's Verb in a 1v3. Grabs one. Getting shot at. Turns around. Can't get the kill, though, as West cleans him up. And, oh, man. That was a little too close for comfort for West, but Trine drop and Ashland tie the game back up again. 4 straight defensive rounds won by these teams, and well, that's what you needed if you're Ashland. You don't want to go down 3-1. So we're back even. Now into round 5. You see Moneylaw still without a kill, but Trine very much in this game, obviously tied. You got to look to him. He was so good in map 1 too, so I like this aggression from West. Oh, but a little bit too overzealous from Ho-Ho, and that'll cost Ashland first blood. Now a 3v4. You gotta wonder what they elect to do here. You love this route from Moneylaw. He can work this fast. They don't know he's back here yet. Information gained. He's gonna get shot at from up top too. Moneylaw just waiting for any sort of help from his teammates. He's not gonna get it though. Prometheus knows he's back here somewhere. But Moneylaw being patient. That's what you need. Trine could probably work their way up the map a little bit, but you see Pork already getting aggressive on the L desk. Moneylaw in such a good spot though. Still doesn't have dead silence. It's not really able to do a lot of damage. West able to get Calamity back, but Moneylaw can get 2 here. Looks at one. Looking for the second. Gets the second 2. Now for the third. Can't get it done. Pork. But Ballistic there to clean it up. Great patience from Moneylaw to get his first 2 kills of the game. That allows Ballistic to get the trade on the A bomb site and try and take the lead once more. So back we go, round 6. Trying on the offensive. Looks like it's going to be yet another A hit. Trophy system going out. Oh, but Verb barely gets away with his life. That trophy's going to be huge. Stopping the nades and stunts from coming in. Moneylaw gets first, gets taken down first though. Verb is going to get spotted on the cross. Pre-fire's going through the step wall. Nothing going to happen quite yet. But bomb is down. Disadvantage for Trine, though. As Ashland trying to work from all angles. Player number 1, Pork, needs to play a little bit quicker. We want to work this pinch. That's going to be Calamity spotted out. Nades going out. That might kill him. Yes, it does. So now a 2v4. Ashland need to work fast. Only 18 seconds left to work with. They have numbers, but just not enough time. Ballistic, look for the second. Gets chowed out, though. And as I say that, his teammate will fall, and that bomb will be defused. So Ashland bring it back. A little bit too slow for Ashland there, but they managed to get the win regardless. Prometheus with the final kill on the ballistic. Yet another bomb defusal needed, though. The all-important round 7 could be the momentum swinger in this game. Put either of these teams 2 rounds away from taking this map. Moneylaw watching across. He will spot that one player out, but will get stunned out too. So that'll just back him down for now. However, Calamity with that sniper, he brought it back out. Playing that close angle on the door in top bedroom. Able to take out that player now. 3v4 disadvantage. Calamity with yet another snipe. Still haven't cleared out top bed, so now Pork is isolated on that middle beam. There comes Ballistic from mid, looking for that final player. And it's a 1v4 needed from Prometheus, who's been so good so far, but not enough. And Trine will once again regain the lead in a back and forth map number 2 here at Game Arena. To take a quick peek at that scoreboard, Ballistic having himself a good map. Moneylaw still struggling even after those 2 kills. Did win them a round, so doing work for his team regardless. And we're going to see our second B hit here from the side of Trine. Love this fast B hit too. They isolate the one player sitting in kitchen. Stun going out, actually bonks Calamity in the head, but here comes a child. Calamity over top, but Pork on the pinch. Ho-Ho as well, picks up 2. That's gonna leave Moneylaw alone. 1v3, grabs one back. Don't like that child at all from Prometheus. Now 1v2. All of a sudden it's winnable now for Moneylaw. Ashland can take this slow. Moneylaw still needs to plant the bomb, but doesn't matter as Ashland clean him up. And we're back tied, and it's gonna be a best of 3 down the stretch here in Search and Destroy. There's a quick pinch from Ho-Ho. Gonna be the dagger in the side of Trine. No one really picked it up. And literally just, he was able to walk up into cat room and kill 2. Pretty easily. And, well, Trine got to be a little bit upset about that one, but he can't get down. He's still got 2 more rounds to win. Could lead to a series victory as well. Here we go. It's going to be a slow B hit from the side of Ashland. Perhaps a little fake out B and a rotate to A. Yep, that looks like it's going to be the case. So, this could work out nicely for Ashland if they play this fast. Play the slow B, they're forced to rotate. But you got to play quick and, well, try and recognize it, and back they come towards A. Now back to a 3v3 towards his bomb site. Trine getting reset up. Ballistic on the cross from Couches, able to cut one down. Man advantage back in Trine's favor. And Ballistic even able to stay alive. Cuts that player down and double arches too. Now 1v4 for Pork. He does have bomb, but only 30 seconds left. And you gotta think Trine's gonna start to chase him out. They know he's in the back somewhere. We'll get double chowed, triple chowed, quadruple chowed. And taken down now Trine. 1 round away from closing out their tournament on a high note. Will it be Trine coming out on top? 1 round away from doing so. Or will it be Ashland to force the round 11? Ho-Ho being aggressive. Calamity though able to take West down. Prometheus just naked, trying to watch that player on the cross. Stun's gonna go out, it does connect, so that's information gained. Ho-Ho gets one back, we're down to a 3v3. See the positioning from Trine, they're still looking for the any sort of pick, any sort of opening. We see Ballistic already pushed up in the bottom bedroom. This could be huge, even if they pick up a pinch from mid. Ver picks up one more. Now a 3v2. Still have 45 seconds, so you don't got to get bombed down right away. We see Calamity playing slow with the bomb, but he chows out in single. Able to get that kill too. So now it's all down to Pork. How will your tournament end if you're Ashland? Can Pork pull it off? 1 versus 3 for him. You got 2 ARs to face and 1 sub. You see Calamity pushing up into bedroom. All heard by Pork. Gonna push back, waiting for this collapse. Dead silence being popped. Gonna work from the couch's side instead. Nope. Gonna elect to work back towards Platt. Knows his player's out here somewhere. Oh, just gets bad timing. Gonna get shot at. All Calamity needs to do is stay alive or wait for his teammates. Pork can't get the kill. And Trine will get the win. Trine Thunder will take the series by a score of 2-0 after a round 10 victory there in Search and Destroy. Ashland University will bow out at 0-3. And Trine will leave Columbus 1-2. And well, like I talked about before, you want to end on a high note, and that's exactly what they did. They made a statement with their win. I mean, a very, very dominant map 1 fortress and a extremely back and forth hotel, one of the best search and destroy maps we've seen all day. And it's going to be Trine coming out on top in that series, and Ashland will go home. Trine will join them as well for the end of Pool C. Great set of games, though, and, well, we're going to have a couple more after. But first, I believe we're going to bring a player in just a second. Yeah, we're just about ready to go, and we're actually going to have Calamity from the Trine Thunder joining us here. So we'll get him in and set up, ready to go. So,
hello.
How's it going? How you feeling after that win? Obviously, you guys do bow out of the tournament, but you end on a high note. You end probably the way you wanted to. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I wish we would have pulled it out against OSU. It was a close series. We kind of just threw a little bit, but it was feel good to have a good bounce back win against Ashland. You know, kind of a pick me up at the end of the day.
For sure. Now I got to talk about that map 1. You went 38-12.
You know.
What was what was going on in your head when was it just a feeling that you had?
I mean, I was just after losing to OSU, you know, that was kind of our one chance. We wanted to make it to tomorrow, and I know my guys were disappointed. It was just me personally, I really wanted to win that one, and I wasn't going to go out on an 0. So I kind of wanted to come back and just have a banger.
That's fair. I love that attitude. Now, looking at that series against OSU, obviously you guys didn't get the result you wanted, but are there positives to take away from it as you move into the back end of the CCL season?
I mean, I'd say there's a lot of good positives. Like Trine, we're in an open division this year for the CCL, and Ohio State is a D1 ranked top 25 team. And I think for us to take a respawn, especially off of them, and force it to a game 3, I think that reflects on us as a team that maybe we shouldn't be where we are, but I think my guys are happy with how we played today, and we kind of exceeded our own expectations. So
fair. And now looking at Trine as a whole, obviously being an open division team, you're not going to have a crack at the D1 playoffs. But looking at next season, are there any hopefuls on the way? Is there any things that you guys have learned this year that you could take into next season?
I'd say it's a lot of fundamental stuff. My teammates are still improving, of course, and we learn every day. We try to practice as much as we can, and they're all trying to be better CoD players. So hopefully next year we can kind of look back at what we learned this year from our losses especially, and kind of improve and prepare to maybe win more next year.
For sure. Well, that's it for me. Congrats on the win, and
thank you.
Obviously, again, you guys do bow out, but definitely some high notes that you can take away from it. So appreciate you and the whole squad for coming out to this tournament. It's I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a great event so far, and yeah. Anyways,
it's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
That's awesome. All right, GG's, and thank you again.
Thank you. Keep it up.